Greetings everyone, Author Taku here, and we are going to be coming back to How Many Dudes. So I was thinking, Cleric last time was actually very powerful, so I'm going to see what I can do to strengthen that. See if maybe the Vampire, which I tried before, that had a heal as well, so maybe Vampires and Clerics, but I guess it ultimately depends on RNG. It's not always in the cards. But without any further ado, let's go. Alright. Oh, and here we go. We already have vampire dudes. That was part of the plan. So let's take that. So far, so good. Ooh, what is this? Bat wings. When a vampire dude takes fatal damage, he steals HP from nearby enemies and teleports away. This can only occur once every 10 seconds. That is pretty good, actually. It's just a death save, and it's on a 10-second cooldown. The other one, Sewing Kit. Your dudes have a 15% chance when taking damage to heal for 100% of the damage taken if the damage was not fatal, which would also help with mitigation. And last is Bean Burrito. When a dude gets knocked out, he creates a burst of toxic gas when he lands, dealing damage equal to 4 times his DPS to nearby enemies. So what I noticed last time is that, you know, obviously the plan is not to have dudes get knocked out, but there will be a time when the whole team just kind of gets rocked. Eventually enemies get strong enough to where dudes will get knocked out. So I think this would help later on, probably not so much early on. So I do think I'm going to go for probably the bat wings, and we'll just try to get some more vampires. Alright, so far, so good. Alright, so these were not what I had in mind. Again, I was hoping to go for Cleric and maybe Spartan for some more damage mitigation. But let's take a look at these options. We have Warlock dudes. The Warlock dude has made a pact with an evil being. 90% of his damage taken gets stored in his pact and spread out over 4 seconds. Then there's Franken dudes, gains 1% max HP and 3% damage for each unconscious dude. And Viking dudes, which we did use them before, and I actually did like the Viking dudes, but I have not had a Warlock before, so let's go ahead and try that. Alright. Okay, lost a regular dude. I am going for more vampires. Alright, we get that free dude juice. We have Black Sheep. At the start of the battle, the dude type at the end of the roster taunts up to 5 random enemies to attack him for 3 seconds, which is very helpful. I did learn that last time. But we also have the False Face again. All dudes gain 20% evasion for 8 seconds when the battle starts. That's just going to help everyone for 8 seconds. So I am going to go ahead and take that. And we will keep going. Alright, so again, we're missing that regular dude, but that's not too bad. Let's try the harder fight. Oh, I see the Warlock's health. Okay. That's that portion of their damage taken is dealt over time. That was actually pretty helpful then. It looks like he should have died, but instead it was just dealing damage over time. So actually I did like that quite a bit. I actually think paired with healers, that actually would be another strong unit. But for right now, I am going to lean a little heavier into vampires. Alright. That is unfortunate. I wasn't planning on any of these guys. But I like the Viking dude. Eventually when they can berserk other dudes, that was pretty helpful. So maybe when paired with the vampires, that would actually help out a lot. Pretty stuff, cool. Alright, duck-sized horses. And the Viking already died. That's okay. Take another vampire. And another vampire. Alright. Valkyrie Amulet. When a Viking dude takes fatal damage, he fully heals and goes berserk. This effect has a 20-second cooldown, but is reduced to 10 seconds if the damage occurred during berserk. That is pretty helpful. Again, another death save is never a bad thing to have. Battle Standard. All dudes gain 5% crit chance. And Snapback Sneakers. When a dude lands after being thrown, he has a 30% chance to instantly recover from being stunned and teleport back to where he was thrown from. On one hand, the Valkyrie Amulet would help my Vikings. I don't really have them built up yet, but all dudes gain 5% crit chance, and with vampires healing for a percentage of their damage dealt, I think giving them a chance to crit would actually help out a lot. Alright. Oh, this is new. Medic dude? Triage heals the 3 most injured dudes every time the medic dude deals a total of 50 damage. Doesn't say how much they heal. So while that's interesting, I do see that we have cleric dudes, so we're definitely going to take that. But knowing that medic dudes exist, that kind of changes my plan. So what if I had vampires, clerics, if possible, Spartans? Actually, I think I am already going to be capped out. So I can do clerics and see how that goes. That Viking, actually, if I could have swapped that for something else, that would have been great. Cool. Alright. Thoughts and prayers. Any dude healed by Divine Pulse will gain 1% evasion and receive 5% increased healing from any cleric dude's Divine Pulse for 4 seconds. And this stacks up to 10 times. Yes, I will take that. And I'll take another dude juice. Maybe... Oh no, these are actually both really good. Okay, well, we'll hold off for now. I was hoping to get a reroll, but let's go. Alright, 1 wolf and 10 rats. Alright. Vampire or Warlock? The Warlock's actually pretty nice. I will go ahead and take another one. Another wolf and little ducks. So far, so good. Another vampire. Alright. Caboose. dude type at the end of your roster gains 30% max HP. Knuckle bones, I haven't seen that one before. When your dudes are hit by an enemy's cleave attack, they have a 25% chance to curse the attacker, reducing its cleave damage by 25% for 4 seconds. That would be helpful, but I already see clerical air. And I remember this one from last time, that lets our clerics also do some damage with their healing pulse. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Alright, 72 ducks. Ooh, I lost a warlock. Right, take another vampire. Vampires so far are doing pretty well. If I see clerics, though, that would be nice. I would definitely take more clerics. Speaking of cleric, I just lost one. Alright, so I am missing a handful of dudes at this point. Okay. Memento Mori, that's new. All dudes receive 10% increased healing from all sources. That's actually going to help out with what I have in mind between the cleric and the vampires. We also have Gravestone. When a dude gets knocked out, there's a 20% chance for his skeleton to emerge as a skeledude and continue fighting for the rest of the battle. And we saw the snapback sneakers already earlier. I am going to take the Memento Mori. A cougar? I haven't seen that one. 25% damage dealt ignores temporary health, which I don't have any temporary health at the moment, so I just don't know how strong it is. But we will try it. I'm going to bring my dudes back, though, just in case. Okay, so the cougar is actually pretty strong. And another vampire. We will... Let's see here, we've got 1144. We could get 2 relics, actually. What do we have here? Dudes gain 1% max HP for every dude of the same family on your team, up to a maximum of 20%. Purple Heart. When any dude lands a critical hit, he gains temporary health for 2 seconds equal to 20% of the damage dealt. So we all have crit chance now, but it's pretty low. I think what I'm going to do is take the bonfire, and I will restock. And what we have here, Venomous Lipstick. Vampire dudes gain 30% damage and their attacks reduce enemy damage by 1% for 5 seconds, stacking to 10 times. That's huge. The vampires heal based off of their damage dealt, and then that's also more mitigation if they are lowering enemy damage. And we have Protective Cloak. Cleric dude gains 10% toughness, and his Divine Pulse now applies temporary health equal to 25% of the amount healed for 5 seconds. Those are both really good, but I want to try this Venomous Lipstick. Alright. So we're missing one dude. We're going to go ahead and go for the Lil Ducks. Take another cleric. We have another cougar. We still don't have temporary health yet, so we will go ahead and try that. Oh, lost a cleric. Take another warlock. No, I was hoping to see that medic again. Well, we could try the bard dude. If we increase damage and run speed, that will probably help out the vampires a lot. So let's try that. Well, I was having a good feeling about this run, but suddenly I'm getting a little worried. Let's see here. We have relic. We'll just do... No. We'll try the harder one. Another vampire. Alright, rotting stake. Your dudes gain 2% attack speed for every undead on your team, up to a maximum of 10%. I mean, we would already cap that out. We have 9 vampires. But we also have that Valkyrie amulet again. But what was this? Bloody Talisman. Anytime a dude receives healing, he gains 1% attack speed for the rest of the battle. This effect can stack up to 20 times. So we can squeeze out more attack speed with the Bloody Talisman, it's just it has to ramp up, whereas the Rotting Stake's just always on. But we will go ahead and go for the Bloody Talisman. Okay, we lost a Viking. Another Cleric. Alright, $933. Let's see, we've got Fairy Ring, that's for the Strange Spores. And Gravestone for when a dude gets knocked out, they get that Skeledude, or there's a chance for a Skeledude. I will get a Dude Juice, Restock. Ring of Shielding, all overhealing, now grants 25% of the overheal amount as temporary health. That lasts for 5 seconds. Or Soul Reliquary. The vampire dude's attacks mark the target's soul for 4 seconds. The mark will heal anyone who attacks a target for 15% of the damage they deal to it. So we're not overhealing yet, so I'm going to skip on that Ring of Shielding, and we're going to try this just because we have a lot of vampires. Alright. So, Swampy Grounds, all dudes have 50% reduced run speed. That's a little unfortunate. We're missing 3. That is a regular dude, a Viking dude, and a Warlock dude. This is going to be a tough fight. I will go ahead and get our troops back. And also use that bottled lightning we have. Alright, well we lost 2 units. We lost a cleric, which is unfortunate. We'll get another vampire. Alright, Blood Siphon. When a vampire dude takes damage while below 50%, he steals 20% HP from a random dude if that dude has more HP than him. I think I'm okay on that. Loki's Arm. Berserk grants an additional 50% attack speed. Each time a Viking dude deals damage while Berserk, he gains a stacking 5% damage that expires when he exits Berserk. That is pretty helpful, but we're not building into Vikings yet. But we can get the damage for all of our dudes. That'll make our heals a little stronger too. Alright, so we're missing 2 dudes. And it's going to be a bit before we get them back. We'll try the harder fight and see how that goes. It looks like the game's updated since I last played because I don't remember Scavenger Dude. Alright, so I'm not tough enough yet. I'm still losing dudes here. And 101 duck-sized horses. Another warlock. And 34 goats. Another vampire. A leopard. I'm missing 4 dudes right now. I don't know if I want to try that. Let's just go for the easier fight for right now. Another vampire. Alright, let's see here. Metronome. When the bard dude evades an attack, he gains temporary health for 5 seconds equal to 75% of the damage he would have taken. Which, he's only got a 10% chance to evade. We also have loaded dice, reduces the price of pocket dice by 50%, and the pocket dice has a 50% chance to not be consumed when used. I actually like that. Let's grab that. We will... We'll grab a dude juice. We'll restock. There's that Loki's arm again. Velvet robe. When a warlock dude takes damage while his HP is below 20%, he steals 10% HP from each of the healthiest 5 warlock dudes. He can do this once every 2 seconds. I can see the value in that just because they take their damage over time. I'm not sure if that would apply and still make the other 5 take damage over time. But if it would work like that, this would actually be pretty big. So I'm going to try it and just hope for the best. Still don't want to fight that leopard. We're missing 2 clerics. We're going to fight the toddlers. Of the 2, we will go for the bard dude. Alright, let's see here. Scavenger dude arrives. Dude, you've got some nice relics there. I know where to find more, but it's dangerous to venture out into the Dudiverse unprotected. Let me borrow some relics for 10 rounds and I'll repay you by bringing them back with a bonus relic. How about it? You can part with those relics for a little while, can't you? Let's see. We can give him clerical air, and that will give us a tuning fork. Dudes who hear the bard dude song while already at maximum stacks become inspired for 4 seconds, gaining 1% damage and run speed. Inspiration stacks up to 20 times. We can give him the soul reliquary, and that would give us the divining rod. The cleric dude's divine pulse cools down in 5% less time per dude healed by the pulse. The divining rod is very powerful. It would be a little scary to lose that soul reliquary for a bit, but if we can survive 10 rounds, I think that will be worth it. So we're going to try it. Oh, we can actually give them both. I don't have enough bard dudes yet, so I don't know if I want to do that. Let's go ahead and just try this. 117 rats. Alright, that was very close, but I didn't lose anyone. And another vampire. Sweet. Pocket dice. Alright. Do we want to fight that horse-sized duck? He was actually kind of hard last time, but we do have more dudes now. So let's try it. So yeah, we lost a regular dude, but that's fine. Lost 2 regular dudes, actually. Alright, another vampire. I am liking these vampires so far. Lost 4 units on that one. Get another cleric. Cool. Alright. So, we can trade these 3 regular dudes in. Wow, I don't know why I misread that. I thought that was cleric. Well, that's what I get for going a little too fast. But, at the same time, no, cleric. I said it again. Warlock dudes would actually help out a lot. Alright, and we will fight the toddlers. There's a lot of toddlers, though. The toddlers have killed 4 dudes, 5. Oh my god, no. Yeah, they're killing quite a bit. Those toddlers are strong. Never turn your back on a toddler, apparently. Let's see. Living Hand. 4 Skell dudes appear to assist you at the start of each battle. Liquid Courage. All dudes gain 10% toughness. So, Living Hand sounds helpful, but Liquid Courage, that's just going to be toughness for everyone. I will go ahead and do that. I will get a dude juice, because we are going to need to use one. Alright, we're still missing a cleric. A panda bear. A panda bear and 36 mallard ducks. We'll try it. I'll probably... We'll see how it goes, but maybe I'll use bottled lightning or that strange spore. Okay, so he is hitting pretty hard, actually. Alright, get another bard. Okay, Warhorn. Warhorn was the good one. Yeah, when they go berserk, there's a chance for other dudes to go berserk. There's that Loki's arm again. And this is new, Requiem. When a dude gets knocked out, your bard dudes play a Requiem, each granting 20% toughness to 5 random dudes for 4 seconds. So that doesn't last very long. I don't have many Vikings right now, but I think I will take that Warhorn. Alright. And we will fight some goats. Okay, I just lost all of my clerics. That's not good. Take another cleric. I will go ahead and use that dude juice. Alright, 6 honey badgers, 10 rams. Let's go ahead and try that. And maybe I'll use the strange spores just to help out in the beginning here. Oh, maybe it's not necessary, actually. Alright, so yeah, that wasn't necessary. Cool. Take another cleric. And we're up against 65 goats. My team felt so much stronger last time. Take another vampire. Cool. Alright. 4 feral hogs. Those were the ones that buffed each other. The 5 honey badgers and the rams last round really weren't that bad. I'm not sure how much this will tip in their favor with those feral hogs, but we're going to go ahead and try it. We did lose a cleric. We lost a bard. Alright, so we lost 5 units. That's definitely worse than I thought. Take another vampire. Alright. So we will take that dude juice. This was for meteors. We saw the Requiem already. I will go ahead and restock. Runic Tattoo. Viking dudes have a 50% chance to go berserk when the battle starts. In addition, dudes who go berserk now gain 10% of their max HP as temporary health for 4 seconds. And Dark Wand. When a warlock dude attacks, he has a 20% chance to expel 25% of his stored pact damage onto his target and taunt it for 2 seconds. That actually sounds pretty nice. So if they expel that stored pack damage, I would imagine that's kind of like a roundabout way of healing them, because then they won't be taking some of that damage over time. So it'll help with survivability, and it will let them taunt to help the other dudes. So we will try that. And let's get another dude juice, because we're missing 9 dudes here. I'm going to go ahead and use one, and here we go. So these vampires are doing pretty well, but my other stuff right now isn't. So we're missing 7. 2 clerics, 3 bards, 2 regular dudes. I don't really care. Alright, well, let's go for... what do we have here? Oh, that was a scavenger dude. I don't know if I want to try that if we're missing 7. Let's go ahead and take it a little easy for right now. We did get Warhorn, so let's go ahead and get another Viking. And I feel like the dog-sized rats shouldn't be hard, but I guess we're going to find out. Oh, that's unfortunate. They're putting up way more of a fight than I thought they would. Okay, another vampire dude. This is supposed to be easier, but I don't know, that doesn't sound very easy. Let's do the rats and maybe a meteor. Yeah. Alright. I lost 3 clerics. And we will go ahead and invest and hope for the best. We're missing 3 units. Those were all the clerics. We have a boss encounter next round. Let's go ahead and take it easy. I don't want to lose anyone else. Take another vampire. Alright, so we don't have any money. We could get another dude juice. Those never hurt. Alright, we got the alpha wolf and 20 wolves. Let's go ahead and bottle up lightning. Only hit one thing. Neat. Alright. Incense holder, cleric dude gains 30% damage and his divine pulse healing is increased by 5% per dude within the radius. That's really strong because their healing is based off of their damage. Wolfskin cloak, Viking dudes gain 20% max HP and berserk grants 20% toughness. Or captain's hat, the dude type at the top of your roster gains 30% damage. So the captain's hat would actually be very strong for the vampires, which we are building into. That being said, we do need to try to get more healing as well from our cleric, so I am going to take the incense holder. I just hope we see that captain's hat again later on. So we're missing 11 dudes. I will go ahead and do juice and fight some goats. I know that we don't have the Spartans this time. I wonder if that's what the problem is. Felt so much tankier last time. We are not going to fight that silverback gorilla. We're missing 5 dudes and I would rather not use another dude juice, but we'll see. Another silverback. No, we will take it easy again. We'll take a Viking dude. Alright, we have a big bee over on the easier side, but big bees are pretty tough, but then again 5 horses and 5 cougars. The cougars were strong earlier. We still don't have temporary health though, so maybe we will go ahead and just try that. Alright, so Starting to whittle down, so my health should start to stabilize a little bit here. Yeah, we didn't lose anyone. Alright, another vampire. Okay. Dog tag. When a dude gets knocked out, all active dudes gain 20% run speed for the rest of the battle. This effect can stack up to 50 times. Or hollow fangs. Your vampire dudes gain 60% damage and 50% cleave? Well, that's an easy pick. They're going to be so much stronger. Wow. Yeah. DPS is 50.3 now? That was an easy pick. We'll take another dude juice though. I still don't know about that silverback gorilla. We are full on the team though. Oh boy. I kind of want to try it though. We have the vampire dude, so maybe they can tank him. Alright, so we lost regular dudes. That's fine. Wow, okay. What's a per dude? So yeah, vampire dudes are doing pretty good damage. I am liking those vampires. But we need more heals for the other team members too. Right. Scavenger dude again. So if he takes our thoughts and prayers, which was the evasion and healing, that is for 4 seconds, and we would get a bass drum. The Bard Dude's song lasts for 2 more seconds and inspires your dudes to dance, granting 2% evasion per stack. It's pretty good. We give them our Divining Rod, which would be pretty hard to lose, but we will get a guitar pick. Bard Dude's song can stack 4 more times and it affects 1 more dude. That is pretty strong too, but I don't know if I want to really lose either of our cleric relics, so we're going to dismiss them and we're going to keep going. Take another vampire. And fight some dog-sized rats. Take another vampire. Alright, so we still don't have to worry about the temporary health one, and our warlocks do taunt now. But I think that's going to be fine. Let's go ahead and try the harder one here. Ouch. Okay, they're doing more damage than I thought they would. We lost a cleric. Take another vampire. Alright. Let's train. Let's see. Let's get one of each. Alright. We've got 3 horse-sized ducks and 3 gorillas. That might be a little tough, but we're going to try it. Well, I knew it was going to be tough, but I wasn't expecting to lose 4. Take another warlock. Alright. Mobius Trip. Consumables used during battle have a 30% chance to not be consumed. That is pretty helpful. Rage Bait. When a dude takes damage, it drops his HP below 30%. He gains 100% cleave for 3 seconds. I'm actually not too interested in either, to be perfectly honest. Mobius Strip is helpful, but Yeah. Let's try restock and just hope for the best here. Uncanny Ledger. The Warlock dude gains increased attack damage based on how much pact damage he has stored relative to his max HP. And Ritual Dagger. When an enemy is defeated, there's a 3% chance a Skell dude will appear from the underworld. This can only occur once per second. We're going to take that Uncanny Ledger for sure. Now, as for the Ritual Dagger, I mean, it's helpful, but that's only a 3% chance, so I don't know how often we would even see a Skella dude. We can try restocking and hope for the best. We'll have just barely enough for a relic. Bass Drum, we saw that earlier. And Blood Siphon, we saw that earlier as well. We will take the Bass Drum. I know we don't have many bards right now, but eventually we will. Alright. We're missing 5 dudes. I know those horse-sized ducks will keep knocking everyone back, and those panda bears, I didn't actually see how much damage they were going to do. We killed them pretty fast earlier because of a bottled lightning. So I think we will go ahead and try that, and I'll just bottled lightning again and hope for the best. I got rid of a duck. We lost 4. Oh, sorry, 5. I didn't see that we lost a bard. Take another warlock. Alright. Pocket Obelisk. Every 5 seconds, a warlock dude teleports to a nearby dude who is in danger and taunts up to 5 nearby enemies to attack him for 3 seconds. That would actually be pretty significant for survivability. The warlock dudes can take a lot of damage. So yes, I think I will take that. Alright, we have another 3 horse-sized ducks and 3 pandas. We just fought those. We are missing 10 units. I will go ahead and use a dude juice. Alright, let's try the horse-sized ducks and 3 panda bears. Alright, didn't lose anyone. Alright, and we'll take another cleric. Got our investment back. And we will try 365 mallard ducks. Wow. They died pretty fast, but they also killed 4 of our dudes. Another cleric dude or a warlock? Those warlock taunts are actually helping out a lot. A lot more than I thought they would. Let's just take another warlock, just get an even 10. So we have bees, which I remember being nightmare fuel, so I don't know if I want to fight those. But then again, we also have a unicorn over here. The unicorn was pretty strong as well. That's a tough one. We will... Let's not chicken out. Let's go for the unicorn. Once all the vampires are on the same target, we actually get things under control pretty quickly. Right, and between these options here, let's go ahead and get another Viking. Let's just try to get more berserks on the team. Alright. And we still don't have any temporary health, so I will go for the 4 leopards and 8 cougars. And just hope for the best. I don't think we fought the leopard yet. I know we fought the cougars. Alright, that wasn't bad. And we will... Between bards and Vikings, the bards have a guaranteed damage increase. So I think I will go ahead and take the bard. Alright. So we have a lot of money now. We have 5 dude juice already, so I'm going to see how many relics we can squeeze out here. Loyalty card. The first restock of the merchant dude's shop is free each time he appears. Emergency ring. When a dude takes fatal damage, he has a 15% chance to survive with 1 HP and become invisible for 3 seconds. I will go ahead and take the emergency ring. We need to try to get some death saves here. Restock. All dudes gain 5% chance of blocking incoming attacks. That will help mitigate some damage. Overcharged amp. The Bard Dude song deals damage equal to 100% of his DPS, split between 3 random nearby enemies. Yeah, so it's kind of like just giving him a weak cleave here. Let's go ahead and try that. We don't have many Bard Dudes yet, but we'll see how that goes. We'll restock one more time. Avoid Amethyst. The Warlock Dude's pack damage is spread out over 2 more seconds. That's actually pretty huge. We will take that. That will help a lot with damage mitigation. Alright. And let's get another Bottled Lightning. Those do help out. Should we get another dude juice? Sure. Alright. 5 horses, 5 cougars, 10 feral hogs. Let's try it. Alright, and we'll get another cleric. We got that unicorn again. He wasn't too bad last time, so we're going to try that again. Alright. Another vampire dude. These vampires have been crazy. 4 pandas and 4 leopards. Let's try it. Alright. And you know, another thing, I'm really loving these warlocks. 690 duck-sized horses. Oh wow, that's a lot. Oh wow. Oh no. Well, I wasn't expecting that. But thankfully we have that dude juice. Let's go ahead and get another warlock. Let's give him all of our money. And use a dude juice. Alright. Oh boy, 3 horse-sized ducks, 3 pandas, 3 leopards. Still don't have to worry about that temporary health business, but the knockback on those horse-sized ducks does hurt quite a bit. But we'll try it. Alright. Viking Bard. We have more bards. Let's go ahead and even it out. We don't have any money. That's unfortunate because these are both pretty good, actually. Well, I'm sure we'll see them again. Alright, so we have Separator. Your dudes start apart from each other unless a relic overpowers the effect. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn our phone right away. Try to get some of our people together. Let's see. Let's get the most possible. We'll get the rest of them over here as well. Yeah, that wasn't good. That separator hurts quite a bit. We'll get another bard dude. Alright. Pumpkin latte, that's for health potions. Grog. Berserk now grants 100% cleave and lasts 2 seconds longer. We do have the heart boxers, which I had the heart boxers last time, and that actually helped out a lot with restocking and saving money. It was triggering, felt like a lot more than 25%. We're going to go ahead and grab that. And we are missing 30 dudes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we can't do that. But using 3 dude juice, that hurts. We'll have to get some more of those when we see the merchant next time. Alright, we're going to fight some geese. Alright, I lost 2 clerics, which isn't good. We'll get another warlock. Should we take it easy on this fight? No, let's go ahead and try the harder one. So far, everything's under control. Alright, that wasn't an issue at all. I'll take another warlock. And 259 goats is a lot. So I have 2 rounds on the clerics, but let's go ahead and try it. And maybe... will we need to use an item? I probably should have, but it's too late for that. Try to get some more heals on the team. Alright, we're missing 6 dudes. We could fight that unicorn and the dog-sized rats. I do need to get some more money here. Let's try it, and I will bottle lightning. As long as we can get it down to just that unicorn, it won't be a problem. Alright, cool. Let's see, we'll just keep these evened out whenever there's that option there. Alright. Valkyrie Amulet. When a Viking dude takes fatal damage, he fully heals and goes berserk. That is pretty helpful. But we can also start getting temporary health. All dudes gain temporary health equal to 5% of their max HP every 3 seconds. This temporary health lasts for 5 seconds. I don't remember if this stacked. The temporary health will last longer than the cooldown on getting it. So I'm not sure if it stacks up, but we'll go ahead and try that. I feel like I'm going to regret that. We'll get a dude juice. We will restock. Alright, blood siphon, we saw that earlier. Bean burrito, we saw that one also. But with how often we actually have been losing dudes, maybe this will help out. So we'll try it. And we should get another dude juice, just in case. We're down to 4, which is not very good. 1 unicorn and 27 rams. And let's go ahead and meteor here. Alright, so we lost 2 dudes there. We will get another warlock. Alright, if we give him our dark wand, that's our warlock taunt, we will get an Odin statue. Viking dudes automatically enter berserk when they take damage. It drops them below 50% health, and again at 25%, which is good. It will hurt to lose that dark wand. Or we can give them the venomous lipstick, and we will get a holy symbol. Oh no, the holy symbol's really strong. Do we want to lose that venomous lipstick though? That has been huge. I don't know if I want to give up either of these, but that holy symbol is going to help out a lot. So what we can do is we can even take these options and then we'll just take it easy for a bit. That's probably the smart thing to do. Just get some easy relics there. And I still lost 4 clerics. That's not okay. Take another cleric. Alright, so we're missing 6 dudes. If we just take it easy in theory, we'll get them back. And we'll also get those relics back. Let's just take it easy. Oh boy, that's gonna be tough. But let's get another cleric dude just to heal everyone. Alright, that's supposedly easier, but I feel like that's not accurate. Especially now that I don't have the venomous lipstick. The venomous lipstick was nice to get, you know, the damage down was just a few enemies, but if we're going up against those without it, I'd rather not. Let's take the rams. Alright, that was looking kind of iffy for a second there. Alright, and another warlock dude. Alright, so we only have 1 regular dude to train. I would rather get a cleric dude from those options. Alright, and that's just too many mallard ducks. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's go for the supposedly easier fight here. Yeah, that unicorn kind of wrecked me for a little bit there. Pick another cleric. Alright, so we have a free restock here. But we do have the Lieutenant Sigil. That's a second dude type. Gets crit chance. I don't know why I thought that was a first. All dudes get cleave. No. Let's just go ahead and do that free restock. Loyalty card, that is, first restock is free. Or the blood bag. Vampire dude gains 50% cleave, and his self-healing is now duplicated onto 3 random injured allies at 40% effectiveness. So they can heal others on the team. I will go ahead and take that. I will take the dude juice. Let's get a free restock. And I'll go ahead and get another dude juice. Alright. So we have 3 rounds to get our 2 dudes back. Was that? Okay, that's when he comes back with our investment. Alright, yeah, let's just take it easier. Those vampires are doing quite a bit still. They're actually out healing the clerics? That's interesting. I was not expecting that. Alright. Purple heart. When any dude lands a critical hit, he gains temporary health. We don't crit enough. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Half full glass. When a dude drops below 50% HP, he has a 25% chance to heal for 10% of his max HP with a cooldown of 5 seconds. I mean, it would help, but I don't know if it's going to trigger that often, and even if it does trigger, it's only 10% max HP, which really isn't much. Or we have the guitar pick. The bard dude song can stack 4 more times and it affects 1 more dude. I will go ahead and take the guitar pick. Alright, and I don't want to fight that unicorn again, so let's try the rams. I'm probably going to regret that. The rams are pretty strong too. Oh, maybe not. So far, health is stable. Wow. Okay, that was not a challenge at all. Another warlock. Got our investment back. Panthers, those are new. So they're still the temporary health. They just ignore that. But the unit itself, I'm not sure how strong it is. The stallions are pretty rough. 4 gorillas could be rough. And we get 2 of our guys back next round, so let's just take the easier fight. Alright. Take another cleric. Alright. The bees are too much of a pain. I don't know if I want to fight those. This is going to be a hard fight though. 1 unicorn and 41 Canada geese. Easy. Alright. Another warlock. Got a cleric dude in. And we have a full team here. So with that full team, do we want to try 3 stallions, 5 panda bears, 5 gorillas? We're still missing our relics though. When do we get our relics back? Oh, right there. Maybe I will take it easy. I'll feel a lot better when we get our warlock taunt back. Alright. Another cleric. Redo juice. And what do we have here? The runic tattoo. Vikings have a 50% chance to go berserk when the bout starts. I mean, it's nice, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let's see what we have here. Ah, that's the Bard evade one. Our bards have a 10% chance to evade. We do have a free restock, so let's go ahead and take that. Alright, we have that ritual dagger back. And we also have the death rattle. All dudes gain 2% damage per unconscious dude. Which, again, we do lose dudes, so that might actually not be a bad idea. We'll take that. We could try the ritual dagger. The skeleton dudes will at least give another target for enemies who attack. That's assuming, I mean, it's a 3% chance, it's pretty low, but we'll try it. Hidden daggers for the 40% chance to cleave. Requiem, that was the bard song when someone dies. That actually would help out. Let's go and take that. Take another free restock. And we're down to just one more relic we can get here. Oh, well, I wish I knew this was a thing. So the bard dude gains 20% max HP and 10% evasion, and he plays a song whenever he evades an attack. That would have actually paired really well with that other relic that we passed on earlier, but we will go ahead and get that. So that now gives our bard dudes, it says 19% evasion chance. It should have been 20. He was at 10 earlier, so I'm not sure why it only went up to 19. Alright, and let's get another dude juice and another health potion, and let's go. Alright. 949 mallard ducks is kind of rough, but let's try it. Alright, so we lost a cleric. I see that we got 6 skeledudes from that, so that actually procced a little more than I thought it would. Vampire or warlock? That's tough. Let's get another warlock. We've got our stuff back, thank goodness. Alright. 4 stallions, 5 gorillas, and 8 alpha wolves. That's kinda tough. Let's go for the easier one here. 1 unicorn and some rats. Another vampire. And we will do another unicorn and 49 Canada geese. Alright, that was easy. Another warlock. And we will try the 83 wolves on this one. Alright, so I want to see here. So the vampires are still doing the most damage. I'm a bit surprised that the bards are actually doing quite a bit, and that's because of that overcharged amp. In average healing, vampire dudes are healing way more than the clerics, which is pretty surprising. And let's get another vampire. Let's go ahead and invest all of our money. Alright. Let's get another pocket dice, another dude juice. Alright. Dude healing effects are reduced by 25%. I do not like that one. And we're fighting 2 lions and 15 lioness? Lions. When a lion or lioness is defeated, all lions gain 10% increased damage for 10 seconds, stacking independently. Oh boy. And lioness gets pack mentality. 30% of damage taken is transferred and split between 2 other creatures of the same type. This is actually going to be pretty rough. Alright, yeah, that was not good. Take another vampire. Alright, so we could get black sheep. At the start of the battle, the dude type at the end of your roster taunts up to 5 random enemies who attack him for 3 seconds. That would help with our warlocks, but they already taunt. At least if someone gets low. Let's go ahead and just take extra health. Why not? Alright. So, in either scenario, let's go and get everyone back, or most everyone. So in either scenario here, it's going to be pretty tough, but let's go ahead and just take the 855 mallard ducks. Alright, and take a warlock. Alright, so grizzly bear. That is new. I haven't seen that one yet. And 33 honey badgers, which have a 80% chance to ignore taunts. Let's try it. I'm not sure what that grizzly bear is going to look like, but I just think compared to 3 silverbacks and 6 gorillas, I'll take my chances. Alright, and take another cleric. So that really wasn't bad. We did lose a regular dude, but I mean, who cares? We can take it easy this round, just get everyone back though. Alright, another cleric. Okay, so we have everyone except for a regular dude, that's okay. Let's go ahead and fight 970 geese. That is a lot, but let's try it. Take a vampire. Alright, Alright, so we've got that sewing kit is back. That is a 15% chance at a death save. Oh no, I thought it was a death save. It's just when they're taking any hits, there's a 15% chance that they will heal for that damage instead if it was not fatal. Which is actually pretty good then. So let's take that and do juice. Another pocket dice just in case. Alright. I'd rather not fight 4 big bees. Let's go ahead and try the grizzly bear again. Vampire or warlock? The vampires are doing a lot for us, but it is nice to have the warlocks take some damage for the team. So let's go and try that. Alright. Oh, he wants to take our taunt. Was this not the taunt? Oh, they had 2 different sources of taunts, that's right. So that's for a Loki's arm. Berserk grants an additional 50% attack speed. Each time a Viking dude deals damage while Berserk, he gains a stacking 5% damage that expires when he exits Berserk. The 50% attack speed is pretty helpful. I just don't know if I want to lose the taunt on the warlocks. You can also lend our loaded dice for a shadowy funnel. When a warlock dude lands a critical hit, 30% of his stored pact damage is expelled onto nearby enemies split among them. And he's got a 10% chance to crit. I actually kind of like that. So let's take that one and dismiss. Alright. 109 wolves. Alright, well that one was pretty easy. Take another cleric. Alright. That one actually on the right would be pretty tough. Let's go ahead and try the 4 big bees and 4 panthers. Alright, and another warlock. And we'll try the 105 feral hogs. That will be a bit tough just because they have that stacking buff. Take another cleric. Alright, so we can take 2 bards, 2 Vikings. Right. And let's try 3 unicorns and 5 silverback gorillas. We did lose a cleric and a Viking. cleric or warlock? Cleric, warlock. Let's take another warlock. Ion Storm, that's for bottled lightning. Or we can get a Lieutenant Sigil to give more crit, which... Who had that crit effect? Let's go ahead and restock then. And should I get a Dude Juice? I'll take a look. Hidden Daggers, everyone gets a chance to cleave. Or Purple Heart. Maybe this is what I was thinking of. When any dude lands a crit, they get temporary health. I guess Warren I had something else, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and restock again. Valkyrie Amulet. When a Viking dude takes fatal damage, so that's going to be a death save for our Vikings. Let's go ahead and take that. And get another Dude Juice. Alright, and we will try a Grizzly Bear and 33 Feral Hogs. Vampires or clerics? Vampires or clerics? Vampires are actually doing more damage and healing. At least last time I looked. Oh, but then again, here we go. Holy Water. The cleric dude's Divine Pulse gains increased healing on dudes with lower HP. The healing increase is equal to the target dude's missing HP percentage. So it's actually pretty helpful. Alright. Both of these actually might be a little tough. Let's try... The pandas really aren't that bad. So let's try that one. And then maybe Spore if I have to. That might not be necessary though. Alright, yeah. Wasn't necessary. Take another cleric. Alright, and a grizzly bear and 13 alpha wolves. Take another vampire, and 140 wolves. Alright. Take the cleric. Alright. Let's take the easier fight this round. Alright, just out of curiosity, so vampire dudes are still doing the most damage, but the clerics are now out healing them. So that's good to know. Alright. And between a vampire and a warlock, let's get another warlock. Okay. Padded helmet. When a dude gets thrown, he gains 100% run speed, 30% attack speed, and temporary health equal to 10% of his max HP for 4 seconds. Or caboose. The dude type at the end of your roster gains 30% max HP. So caboose is pretty helpful, and I think if we take that to give our warlocks even more wiggle room, I think that will actually work out really well with that dark pact that they have. Let's take another restock. Wolfskin Cloak. Viking dudes gain 20% max HP, and Berserk grants 20% toughness. Sure. And when any dude lands a critical hit, he gains temporary health for 2 seconds equal to 20% of the damage dealt. So everyone does have a chance to crit. It's not a lot, but you know, that'll just be extra health in the long run. So let's go and take that. Restock. Blood Siphon. I'm not really interested in Blood Siphon. I don't even know if it's necessary just yet. We also have Metronome. When the bard dude evades an attack, he gains temporary health for 5 seconds equal to 75% of the damage he would have taken. And that actually is pretty big now, considering they are at 19% evasion. So let's go ahead and take the Metronome. Do another restock. Shadow Skin. Vampire dudes convert any overhealing from lifesteal into temporary health that lasts for 3 seconds. I wonder if that would apply to the healing that they're giving teammates too. Let's try it. Alright, we do have a free restock to see what we can get here. What is this? When a warlock dude lands a direct attack, he has a 20% chance to heal himself for 100% of the damage dealt. That actually would have been really nice. We do have another free restock. I'm trying to see if we can get like a bottled lightning. The meteor, no, I'm okay on that, I think. Alright, 130 feral hogs. I do see overheal on my bards. I'm not sure if that's from their crit or from Shadow Skin though. Alright, and another warlock dude. Cool. Oh, that's where the critical hit was. When a warlock dude lands a critical hit, 30% of his stored pact damage is expelled onto nearby enemies split among them. So he's at a 10% crit chance now. That's pretty helpful then. Alright, 8 panthers and 10 stallions, so now we have temporary health. Let's try that though. I hope I don't regret that. Alright. And let's get another warlock, dude. I'm really liking these warlocks, especially paired with our vampires. Alright. I don't know if I want to take on tigers and panthers. Let's just go and go for the grizzly bear and honey badgers. Alright, another warlock. Tigers and unicorns or 103 feral hogs. Let's do the hogs. Take another warlock. Alright, let's try the dog-sized rats. That is a lot of them, but let's try. Yeah, not a problem. And we will take another warlock. Alright, so we have half full glass. When a dude drops below 50% HP, he has 25% chance to heal for 10% of his max HP with a cooldown of 5 seconds. I say we try that. What the heck is a diamondback gorilla? We've got 24 of them. Well, we don't have a choice here. Oh, we did it. That was round 100. Sweet. We did lose a lot. We did use a lot of our dude juice, but that's okay. Smelling salts. Dudes who get knocked out during a battle have a 15% chance to instantly recover with 40% HP. Let's go ahead and take that. Oh, it's just going straight into another boss fight. So I guess round 100 was like the milestone, I guess, and from here on out, I wonder if it's just going to be constant, constant boss battles. That's interesting. Alright, well, in that case, let's go ahead and get our dudes back. So the game, I think it just crashed on me. Alright, so the game did crash on us. I did have to shut it down and restart the program. Fortunately, it saved our run. So let's go ahead and continue run, and let's try this again. Wow, these ducks are pretty mean. Pretty tanky. Alright. Lost 6 clerics. We will take... Let's just even it out. Let's get another warlock. Okay. So yeah, this might be the end right here. I see toxic gas. Dudes take damage for 1% of their max HP every second. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but we do have a lot of healing on the team, so maybe we can fight it off. We're missing 7 dudes. Let's go ahead and get them back. And I don't see a bar up here anymore, so I'm not sure if there are any more shops going forward, or if it's just going to be boss fight after boss fight until we die. So let's just see what happens. Alright, so that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, Viking or Bard? Let's take the Bard. Alright, all enemies gain 25% piercing, allowing a portion of their attack damage to pass through temporary health. And then we have honey badgers, which have a chance to ignore taunts, and feral hogs. Yeah. Not looking too good here. Take another vampire, and use that last dude juice of ours. This might be it for us though. We're pretty much out of items. We have some burner phones, which I'm not really too much of a fan of those. And we have 3 pocket dice, which don't do us any good in battle. But let's see what happens here. Let's just use the burner phones just to maybe get everyone together here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a wrap here. Alright, well maybe not that wave. Oh, we do have a merchant dude. What round? Oh, round 105? Okay. When a dude evades an attack, he gains 10% crit chance for 2 seconds. That's pretty helpful. Let's get that. Let's get a dude juice. Restock. Living Will. When a dude gets knocked out during a match, all active dudes heal for 15 HP. That'll help out. We're losing a lot of dudes right now. Get another dude juice. Knuckle Bones. When your dudes are hit by an enemy's cleave attack. Not too worried about that. Let's go ahead and restock. Protective Cloak. Cleric dude gains 10% toughness, and his Divine Pulse now applies temporary health equal to 25% of the amount healed for 5 seconds. Let's get that. Get another dude juice. Free restock. And another dude juice. There's a captain hat that would have been really nice for our vampires, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and dude juice, and dude juice. We're missing 8 now. Why not? Alright. Well, it's nice that we had another merchant. I just don't know if we're going to make it much further. Sabertooths are new. And of course they ignore 25% of our temporary health. Okay, well let's try it. They all also have serrated. Yeah, every time I think that this is going to be the last round, we somehow squeak by just a little bit. I really don't see how we're going to last much longer here. We have a 25% chance to ignore taunts. There's one toddler randomly, and 30 silverback gorillas and 74 gorillas. Alright. Take another vampire. Cool. All dudes have 50% reduced run speed. Neat. We did just get that meteor, which might help out with the regular bees, but 20 grizzlies and 26 big bees, I mean, this is for sure the last round here. Let's get some regular bees. It's kind of hard to see here. Alright, well, we did beat round 100 at least. And these vampire dudes have been huge. Huge. Alright, let's see here. Interesting. So what is this? Earn silver stars for relics by beating round 100 with them, and for dudes by beating round 100 with at least 20 on your team. Okay. So that makes sense, and what do we get from this? Reaching collectible benchmarks grants bonus pocket dice at the start of each round, so that's pretty helpful. If we don't get good dudes right out the gate, we can roll the dice, I guess. But, alright. On that note, though, we beat round 100 on how many dudes, and that was through the sheer power of the vampire and warlock duo. The clerics definitely helped out as well, but I feel like the bulk of our survivability came from those two. I think in the future going forward, I would like to try to pair those two again, maybe clerics as well. And then we saw that other healer at the start, the medic, I think it was. Maybe that's overkill, but I wonder if it'd be possible to get those 4. See how far we'd be able to push with that. But on that note, we will go ahead and end here for today. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this content, please be sure to like this video and subscribe. And go ahead and leave a comment too, this really helps the channel grow. And I hope you all have a great day, and I will catch you guys next time. Author Taku, out.